Hey y'all, how's everybody doing? So this video is gonna be a little scattered. I'm gonna be reacting to a couple of different things. There's a bunch of stuff out there, but I just picked and chose a couple things that I wanted to address. But first, I want to address this. This precious little face you see is Kaylee Anthony, and her trifling ass mother who recently jumped on TikTok. I believe, in my opinion, that you are guilty. Just because you were proven innocent doesn't actually mean you are innocent. I followed that case very closely, as I'm sure many of us have. But the stuff that I seen right off the bat told me she was guilty. I don't know how you can go 30 days without telling anybody that your tiny little toddler daughter, was missing. You're telling people, oh, she's with my parents. Oh, she's with the nanny. When I seen that was on TikTok, I was furious. Couldn't even fucking believe it. The fucking audacity. She tried to say, the internet makes people hate other people they don't know. No, ma'am. No. The internet did not make me hate you. Your actions did. So with all the disrespect, go fuck yourself. I am not going to post her video here, because I am not going to give her that view. I'm not going to post a link to her page. Fuck her. She's going to get on here and try to make money off of her fucking daughter? Are you fucking kidding me? Some of the things she said in her video was she was a advocate since 2011. Bitch, you were going through trial in 2011. You can't tell the truth to save your damn life. And now you're on here, oh, I'm an advocate. I'm going to speak for myself and my daughter. You're the last person that needs to do that, ma'am. Then she's going to say that she's going to answer everybody's questions with her fucking comments off. Like a pussy ass bitch. Then she starts talking about this Substack. So I look it up to see what it is, because I ain't never heard of it. And it's basically like a Patreon for newsletters. She wants you to pay her so she can write up little letters. Really? I'll be damned. I can't even believe this is the complete narcissism in this woman. You need to stay off social media. Don't nobody want to see you. And all those people who hearted that video, every single one of you can go fuck yourselves. Every single one. Because there's no way you followed that case and believe that she's innocent. There's no way. Maybe you need to go back and look. I'm so disgusted. So disgusted. Like, ma'am, weren't you just dating a married man? So you're still continuing to hurt people because you don't give a fuck about nobody but yourself. You were out here when your daughter was missing, going to the clubs, hugged up with your boyfriend. You didn't give a shit. While you were in jail, you were playing the victim. You didn't never ask the parents how they were doing, your parents how they were doing. You didn't ask the updates on the case. Nothing. This is her today, thinking it was a good idea to go on TikTok. I can't even believe this right now, and I can't even believe that people would support her. Please please do not watch anything she puts up. She got on here because she's trying to tell people that she wants everybody to go to this Substack. She's trying to gain a little following. You want to know why? Probably because she's broke. Probably because she can't get a job too many places. She's trying to make money off of her daughter. That's what you're trying to do, and that's fucking gross. So please don't follow her. Don't watch her stuff. There are so many people on here that are reposting or at least going over her video. She doesn't need support. You don't get to do what you did to your daughter and then years later come back on this bitch like we forgot. Bitch, we ain't forget. Okay, now we are moving on to Andy. Andy is Lori's husband. They are obviously separated, and he is the one who has the girls temporarily. Let's hear what he has to say.
So, some people decided to claim things on their taxes that were not true. So, that's where little Miss Lori got all her money from, her income taxes, not Social Security like she claimed. She just didn't pay her fucking rent. Okay, because Social Security sends you a letter if they take you off of it. And Lori thinks I'm dumb, because even when they do pay you back for what they owe you, they send it on the day that you're supposed to get your check. Lori don't think I know all this shit, but I've been down this road before. So, just to let everybody know, I am going to be going after everybody involved, because I do know who claimed all this shit on their taxes, and I'm going after her too. And the woman that filed, the woman that did the taxes, because she's also part of this. So, if there's any help out there, people can do a little digging, because I don't know how to do all that shit. You guys are good at it. I'd appreciate any help on that. So I wanted everybody to know what a real dirtbag she is, that she couldn't even give me a dime of that. Not a fucking red cent. So for all you people that support her, that's what you're supporting. Okay? But that's all I had to say. Everybody have a good day. Because I've already contacted the Social Security office, because she does get Social Security. And I've already contacted the IRS. So all this is in the process. But thanks, everybody, and I will talk to you at 6. We will be having a fire this evening.
I don't know what it is with moms nowadays. I don't know if it's in the water or what, but what is going on? First of all, we already know Lori's a piece of shit, and the fact that she couldn't even give Andy the bridge card money that belonged to her oldest daughter, who refuses to go to Lori's house. The fact that she wouldn't even give him that is disgusting. See, I honestly believe that Lori does stuff like this because she thinks it's okay, because she's never had consequences before. She just runs through life, runs through people, does all the fucking things, and gets away with it. So why not act like a piece of shit, right? For the person who let her use their name, what the fuck is wrong with you? Because if it's somebody who is on the internet, somebody in her chat, you claimed children that you've never met, talked to, or barely seen. I don't understand that. Now, obviously, she probably split the money with somebody, or threw them a couple of dollars. But even that is not worth it. And Lori, you don't even deserve that money. You don't take care of them girls. From what I've seen, you never have. You are one of those baby for benefits people. That's what you are. You get all the resources and all the benefits and live off of it. Lori, why didn't you pay your rent? Why didn't you pay your rent? Your rent is $600 fucking dollars. $670 or whatever the fuck. You know how much money I would be saving if my rent was $6 something? Are you kidding me? And you couldn't pay it? You really should not have gotten rid of that RV. Because what are you going to do? Where are you going to go? It is crazy how selfish you are. You are so entitled that you think just because you gave birth to those girls that money is yours, that you're owed that money. And you can't say you don't, because your actions is what's telling me that you think that money should go to you. Lori, when is the last time you bought your girls something? I mean with actually your own money. Not from people online or your bridge card. When have you bought your girls something that came out of your check? When's the last time you bought them clothes, shoes, makeup, anything? You are the most sorry excuse for a mother. And it's sad. It's sad for them girls. That's what it is. Because you're supposed to want better for them. You're supposed to work your ass off to give them everything that you did not have. But you don't. All you worry about is yourself. And you screw over anybody. Because you don't care as long as you're good though, right? As long as you're out there, people see you and hear your little bullshit story. Oh, just little old Lori. You got a rude awakening coming, Lori. And I can't fucking wait to watch it. I can't wait. Because you're going to start realizing that there are consequences for your actions. Because yes, as you went a long time doing this bullshit, but it always catches up. It always catches up, and it's about to hit you hard. Because people ain't playing with you no more. You wanted to bring this stuff online. Maybe it was better you stayed offline. Because people don't like to watch piece of shit mothers get on here. Get all kind of money. Fuck all kinds of people over. That money, that tax money, that should have went to Andy. And you couldn't even give him a fucking dollar? The fucking entitlement. Okay, so we're going to go through a little bit of this video. You can see here that Lori has some nice new microphones. Where'd you get those from, Lori?
Oh, step 2. Speaking to the mic. 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm doing good, baby. I'm doing good, baby. How are you? Maybe I should take this off or out. Just think, Liberty, it got your motherfucking views up. It got her views up, boing. Her views went up quick. That's for damn sure.
I don't know who she's talking about. But Lori, if she got her views up because you were there or she was talking about you or any of those things, that doesn't necessarily mean that's a good thing.
I can only say so much on this app. If you don't know, then I'm sorry, but look around you and maybe you would know. So when it comes to my children, it will not be talked about, period. All I can say is actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than words.
Lori, you know that your actions are screaming shitty fucking mother? You know that, right?
Now also know, with my children, I will not be online with my children anymore. Not like I was. Yeah, no. TikTok has definitely went sour. It went mean girl crazy. So yeah, my children will never be on here. And if they are from somebody else, I will make sure it's taken care of.
It's your actions. You know, those actions that speak louder than words? It's those. It's the people that actually parent their kids and care that see this type of behavior and think you're disgusting. That's what that is. Okay? And don't sit up here acting like you're the one that it's your choice not to have your girls on here, because we know that ain't true. You were told that. And I guarantee you the caseworkers, whoever the fuck, Andy, probably told you to keep their names off your page. Because if it's up to you, you smear them all up and down your channel. Anything for views, right? Anything to make it look like you're a good mom, right?
They do. They do. That they do. So what I don't like, though, is not one of these people care about any mental health at all. Whether it's kid, adult mental health, they don't care about trauma, mental health, nothing. They do not care. They also do not care that someone could possibly just and not be here no more. But just know this skin's thick, baby. I do it all.
Stop it. I'm so fucking tired of hearing these manipulative fucking assholes saying this type of shit, trying to make somebody feel bad. No. If your mental health is fucked up or you need to help yourself, that's what you got to do. Help yourself. It is nobody else's responsibility. And I think you're confused because a lot of the times we can see people and we can tell when it's mental health or you're just a shitty person. And you don't give a shit about anybody's mental health, including your own children. So I don't know what the hell you're talking about, you goofy ass bitch.
For my kids, believe that. So, I am doing it. Just you won't know about it. You know? So if you don't see me online or anything, you know, maybe it's because I'm with my children and I don't want them on this app. Or, you know.
That's a joke. That's a joke. Lori, when's the last time you went over there and spent time with your kids? You will continue to be on the internet because you don't ever see your kids. You don't ever go visit. And even if you do, I guarantee you're the type of mom that spends about 10 to 15 minutes and then you're out. That's the type of mother you are. I am so tired of these. I'm not even going to call you a mother. I can't. I just can't. You do nothing motherly. Just because you gave birth to those girls don't make you a mother. Your actions do. You had to earn the respect to be called that, and you have not.
My kids don't need to see the evil and ugliness of strangers that don't know shit about dick.
You're right, because they look at you every day, so they don't need no more of that, do they?
Yeah, this is a platform. I've been on TikTok for years. You guys seen me go from here to fucking brand new people that done missed the whole motherfucking chapter but want to come in doing all this. No, get the fuck out. You missed a lot.
Miss what, Lori? You post everything online. What is there to miss? What is there to miss? Nobody has missed nothing. You try to gaslight people into thinking things. That's what you do. You manipulate people, say little manipulating things. But see, people can see you and hear you. You're not shy about it. That's the sad part, is you come on here and you act like this without a care in the world because you think it's okay. And that's what's so crazy. And people are trying to tell you, like, nah, this isn't a good look. And all of a sudden they're haters. No, Lori, it's not a good look. This is not okay behavior. And if you would just sit and listen, if all of you would sit and listen and pay attention to the people around you and the other people who post online, you would see what a real fucking woman acts like. You would see what a real mother looks like. But you are too wrapped up in your own self to care.
You missed a lot, and I'm not reliving the past. I'm moving forward is what I'm doing. I know what needs to be done. Now, is that my place to tell you what needs to be done? No, it's not. That's between me, God, and them people. So all I say is actions speak louder than words. got skeletons. So they mess with mental health. They mess with addiction. They think it's a fucking joke, and it's not.
No. Lori, you may have skeletons in your closet because you are not living in sobriety. Period. Okay? And secondly, who thinks mental health is a joke? Who thinks addiction is a joke? Because I think what you're failing to realize is that most of us have mental health issues. We just don't plaster it all over line or make it anybody else's business or throw it on anybody else. We also are recovering addicts. So none of us think it's a fucking joke. What we do think is a joke is you. We think that is a joke that people like you jump on here and try to make it look like addiction is a joke. You do that just by your actions. See, Lori, you seem to think that just because you're not taking your drug of choice anymore, that you're in sobriety. But you're abusing prescription drugs. If you're not using them properly, that's abusing them. And if you're using anybody else's, you're abusing them. Did I make that clear enough? Because that's not living in sobriety, Lori. Was that clear enough? It's crazy to me that you get on here and you think that we're stupid. How many times do I have to say this? An addict cannot fool another addict. You think that your behavior is new? Is that what you think? You think you're getting over on somebody? We've already played this game over and over and over again. So no, nothing you're doing is new. This is crazy to me. And you don't realize how messed up you look when you get online. We know when you're on something because your eyes say it all, Lori.
It just makes me not want to go to people's lives because I don't like to bring that ugliness to people's page.
So don't. Or watch in the window at the door, right? Or go on a different account and don't say shit. Or go on a different account and pretend you're somebody else. Why do you have this? That's the thing, Lori, is I don't know if you just don't think of this for obvious reasons or you want the attention.
I left for 2 seconds. Come back and they done reported her. Because they're not winning with her, so let's report her and try to get her shit took down. No, that's not cool. That's not cool. It's not cool.
Does anybody know who this Liberty is? And why she got reported? Is she somebody, who is she? Because if she got reported, I feel like there's a reason. Now, don't get me wrong. I know that everybody gets reported because, people don't like people over there on TikTok and everybody has to report everybody. I don't know, weird fucking shit. Anyway, if anybody knows who that is, regardless, Lori will screw them over or something will happen. The lady will find out, basically. That's the thing, Lori, is I don't see how you don't see that everybody finds out about you. Why do you think that is? You think that, she's listening to all these people. No. We watch you. We find out from you and your behavior. That's how people come to the conclusion they do about you. That's gotta hurt.
They straight reported her. Because they didn't win with her, so they figure, since we didn't win with her, let's report her. Because she didn't do nothing. Besides, say what is real and the truth. Meaning, if you were there, you heard her words loud and clear. You're supposed to set an example, and be that role model or be that, all that.
So you hear this, Lori, right? But do you really understand what that means? Because I feel like even though you hear, you're not listening. What kind of example are you setting, Lori? Because according to the courts, it ain't a good one. Why would they think that, Lori? Why would all these people have the same opinion about you? Why is that? Just like you said, come watch me. Watch my videos. I'm all over YouTube. So why is it that when people go and look for you, they all think the same? Oh, it couldn't be your behavior, right? Could not be that. You are the worst example of not just a mother, and I use that term very, very loosely, but as a woman as well. And figure out what the hell's wrong with your dog. How do you sit there and listen to that dog bark as much and not even flinch? Does that not, you don't you want to know what's wrong? What they're barking at? Calm them down, give them a treat, give them some love. Figure it. I don't understand people like you. What do you have those dogs for if you pay no attention to them?
A lot of people are getting sick of them. A lot of people are getting sick of them. That's all they're doing. Bullying. They're not caring about mental health. They're not caring about addiction. They're not caring about motherfucking nothing. I am Sandy, ain't I?
First of all, who says anybody has to care about any of those things? Because that's just a moral thing, right? Like, if you're a decent person, you care about those things. But Lori, not everybody is going to care about people who have been in addiction. Not everybody is going to care about mental health, especially if they don't have either one. Do you understand? It's just like when the people say, you know God's watching you and you're gonna be, wait for judgment day. There's people that everybody is different and don't follow the same morals, don't have the same beliefs. Some people are self-centered like you, Lori, and don't give a shit about nothing but themselves.
You don't see me sitting here bashing motherfucking them. You don't see me here going into someone else's chat talking about them. It's them, the obsession.
It's not an obsession. It's the absolute audacity of you and everybody else that we cannot wrap our brains around. So you know what we do? We get in a chat with like-minded people who also think that you are goofy as shit and talk about it. Because when you try to explain this to people in your real life, they look at you kind of crazy. Like, why do you even watch this type of stuff? Or they watch you and they can't figure it out neither. Do you know I have tried to talk to people in my real life about people like Lori or Lisa or all of them, and they're just like, they think it's the most ridiculous shit they've ever seen in their entire life. They don't give a shit about watching it or even knowing about it. So that's why there's communities and channels like mine that we all can come together and talk about pieces of shit like you.
Now, I guarantee they're going to try to fucking get her PayPal took. Watch. They're going to go to Tracy Hard now. And that's sad. I don't know if they can get her PayPal. But yeah, they're going to come for her hard. So I'm sorry that when I go in someone's live or something, the friggin' Mean Girls Club comes. Because they know everything of it.
Well, if the girl is not scamming, then the shit shouldn't be taken down. I mean, I don't give a shit who makes money off this. I don't. You want to make your money? Go ahead. I don't see nothing wrong with it. It's when you're scamming and lying to people is the problem. Okay, I mean, I don't understand this whole people counting people's pockets type stuff. I don't get it. I really don't. I had seen the video with W when she was saying that, you don't pay their bills, but you're not in their real life, so who gives a shit? And I 100% agree with that. Nobody should care. If Lisa can get on this bitch and lie and scam and fuck people over, then why can't somebody be gifted talking about her? I don't think that that's making money off of an addict. No, it's making money off of somebody with shitty behavior, doing shitty things. Her being an addict should not be an excuse or a, oh my gosh. No, I think that's it's just something for somebody to say to try to make people feel bad. More manipulation. Oh, you're making money off an addict. Shut the fuck up. I am an addict, so I'll say whatever the hell I want. And if I want to make money as a bonus, I will. Be mad. Lori, cover your fucking mouth. Why do you do this? She coughs all over the place. She's just all over the place. That is so disgusting, Lori.
Just watch. And if you don't see me for a while or something, then you know what's up. You know what's up. That's all I can say.
Hopefully you'll be in jail.
I'm about getting tired of watching bubble guppies. Look at these two beauties.
Lori, why are you always watching Bubble Guppies, SpongeBob? Is adult shows a little too hard for you? Is it hard to understand? Is it hard to follow? Because, you know, like, I can understand watching, like, Looney Tunes, Tom and Jerry, you know what I'm saying? South Park, like that type of stuff. Even Amazing World of Gumball. Love that show. The shows that you have on that you watch are, like, toddlers. Your kids are teens. What are you watching that for? That just goes to show me your mindset. You're a child.
Do you guys ever get like a phantom toothache? Like where you ain't got no teeth, but it feels like you got a toothache. Like tooth hurts and there's a tooth there.
Lori, just because there's no tooth there doesn't mean that you still don't have nerves there. You could still have a tooth down in your gums. Have you ever had that checked out? No? I didn't think so.
This girl talks a lot of shit. Yeah, that's what I got right here. And there ain't even a tooth there. Not even a tooth. And I don't care that there isn't a tooth there. I'm just saying that it feels like so when I do.
Lori, you really need to correct that dog's behavior, because it's getting to the point where that dog thinks it's okay to act like that, which is going to give you trouble. And another thing, is she still walking, carrying that dog up that stairs? I'm just wondering, because I know that she was doing that, which, why wouldn't your dog be able to walk up the stairs? That's weird. And if you continue to do that, that dog is going to constantly want you to do that. And that dog's only going to get bigger and bigger. Okay, I am about done with Lori. I wanted to put this little tidbit in here for everybody who does not know who this is. She just returned back to YouTube after probably almost a year now. Her name is Letitia. As you can see, her channel at the top is Love Notes for TLC. Please do not follow her. Don't sub to her. I mean, people are going to wonder about her, I'm sure. There's so many channels that cover her. One is Original Owl. Actually, I think she changed her name to just Owl now. But you look her up, look her name up. A lot of people call her Letitty. That's her nickname for YouTube. There are documentaries about her. I am just bringing awareness to her as a person, okay? Now, I probably most likely will not be covering her. Maybe once in a while if something I feel like needs to be seen or whatever, but she is mentally unwell. And I tend to stay away from people like that, because this isn't like a Lori situation or even like a Victoria or Lisa. This is genuinely, she needs mental help. Anything you say to her, do, it goes over her head. She is right all the time. She is one of those people that thinks everybody is after her, from the government to the people on the internet. It's a wild, wild ride. To give you a little backstory very, very quickly, she, oh gosh, I don't even know if this can even be quickly. Basically what ends up happening is she was homeless, living out of her car. She gets into it with her family a lot. She had gotten pregnant, and everybody seems to think that she did that on purpose. She would meet guys online, spend nights with them. She ended up getting pregnant and saying horrible things. She threatened to off her child because she claimed that the father had forced himself on her. Then she posted text messages between her and that guy, and don't know why she thought that would prove he did that, because it actually proved the opposite. In those text messages, it clearly showed that it was consensual. Anyway, she ends up going to jail, going into labor. A bunch of people had sent those videos into CPS. They took the child right from the hospital. She gets all crazy, says they stole the baby. The guy that she accused, that on, he took a DNA test, so he was not the father. The baby was taken to a good, safe foster home who did end up adopting her child. She was driving around trying to find where they live and threatening them, saying she was going to unalive them. And she did all this online. There are videos on her page that show this. The courts ended up telling her to stay offline. I think it was part of her probation. Now, she was acquitted from all of the charges that she had, but she was acquitted for reasons of insanity. She leaves that part out. Now, she got back online. She was engaged. It looked like everything was going good. She deleted all the crazy videos off. She even said, I did crazy stuff, said crazy stuff. She stopped taking her medications. She claims that the medication makes her worse. Ever since then, things have been downhill. She unprivated all the crazy videos from years ago, and now her and her fiance have broken up. The family watched those videos and they contacted the fiance. They end up splitting up. Well, now she was claiming she was pregnant. You can't really believe a lot that she says. Okay, I'm going to show you this little tiny video, and without further ado, this is Letitia.
This is what you take when a man rejects you. This is what you take when he takes way too long. And try it, and I swear, even if it's like 5 or whatever, it says 2 days, I'm praying to God that this will work. Thank you. This was heaven sent. Whoever sent this, thank God. Thank God. I do not want to be trapped here. Not at all.
See, that's the problem with her, is that to say that the man rejected you, you don't want that child anymore. This is the type of thinking that she has. She actually has a daughter who she is not allowed to see. The father has them. He is raising her with his wife. She is safe, living a happy life. She said she made this channel right here. See at the top how it says Love Notes for TLC? TLC is her daughter's initials. She said she was documenting her life as a present for her daughter, so that way her daughter could look back and see her mother's life. Think about that when you start watching some of these videos.
Apparently, him and his family are trying to file charges against me. That's the type of person I would have given birth to. That's a bad karmic relationship right there. He's a terrible person. Oh, yeah. So I had to show everything from everything where it was tainted. That's why I made that. They watched me call and contact, and I was making contact through the phone without even knowing what I was doing. So I disclosed my exact location through your disgusting little manipulative barcodes and stuff. in the coordinates of the sky. I disclosed these items that were not available in any other sphere of the realms. That's why I detected you being pervs.
Yeah, I wasn't kidding.
I was literally just on live. You heard her yelling at me. Then she threatened to kill me. I didn't catch that on film.
Let's see how they feel.
So they're gonna listen to her because she doesn't have a record, right? When I say I think she's suffering from dementia or sleepwalking. But I'm inaccurate because she's flipping out on me. So she's trying to call the police to pick me up.
So this is Letitia and her mother. Letitia does this a lot. First of all, her mother doesn't have dementia. I don't know if she sleepwalks. Funny if she didn't get her mother saying that to her, right? I guarantee you Letitia did say she was going to off her mother because that's the type of person she is. She is insufferable. I actually feel bad for her mother, but her mother enables this behavior. So there is that.
And she said she had enough of me being on live when I'm making money and she doesn't believe.
About the money.
Well, it is. With you, it is. With you, it is. You know it is.
No, her mother has been financially taking care of this woman her entire life. She has never had a job. She cannot keep a job. And no, Letitia, it's not because you have a record, because a lot of people have a record. It's because you are clinically insane.
Flipping a switch. And I'm bipolar. She was just showing you the love to me, and then now she's tripping on me and trying to turn me in. That is Munchausen by proxy. Munchausen by proxy. Stockholm Syndrome.
She said she'll walk away. I told her I'd have her picked up and taken care of before she just goes walking.
This is why I started filming.
Somewhere.
Proof.
My name's Morrison. Leticia Collins.
If I threatened to kill her, wouldn't she be fearful of me right now?
655-1332.
If I threatened to kill her,
For your own safety.
if I threatened to kill her, why would she be sitting so close to me, patiently and calmly on the phone?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why she's calling the cops, Letitia. Maybe because she knows you and is tired of you because she's been dealing with this for years. You are a danger. I don't even know how you're out right now because you are a danger to society.
She's live streaming me and
We just were on the live, and she threatened me over the live, and then you saw she snapped on me for no reason.
You said that you didn't get that on camera.
If I requested, I even said I can leave, and now she's calling the police to threaten me and myself. She invited me to her house. You see how they snap? I've caught it on film. I literally caught it. You saw me. I was just talking to you on live, and now my mother is snapping on me and trying to turn me into the police. And if she were really threatened, why would she turn her back to me? Because if she turned her back to me, then she would know if I was threatening.
And maybe she knows you're recording the whole thing. I mean, I can't. Anyway, I just wanted to show you this craziness. I am moving on to the next. Can anybody tell me who this is? I know it says JordenPaul at the top, but I had come across this video and they tried to pull a Lisa. Why do all these scammers have like the same playbook? It's kind of crazy. It's weird. Take a listen.
Bro, I just got played over some food. I literally just came all the way here and they're saying, oh, the order's not here. There is no order under that name. Like, they just looked at me stupid as fuck, bro. Like dead ass. I'm sitting outside. Said they placed the order. I come here and tell them the order name, and they're like, oh no, we don't have anything under that name. See why I don't trust people when they say, oh, I'll just order it for you.
Oh, is that it?
This is why I don't trust people, bro. Like, you just had me come all the way here, now I look stupid as fuck in front of the drive-through people. Like, I'm so confused. What, you made me come all the way here for what? You see why I don't trust people, bro? Acted like they got me food, ordered food for me, and all I had to do was come pick it up, and then I pull up to pick it up because I'm hungry as fuck, and they're like, we don't have an order by that name. Like, I can make it to work, yeah, but I'm hungry, bro. Like, I'm already here. I do got Venmo. Like, what? I just don't understand why people do that. If you're not actually gonna help, what was the purpose of you having me come all the way here and act like you did an order online for me to pick up the food, and then I come here and there ain't shit. You didn't do it. Like, he looked at me stupid as fuck, and I said, well, I'm gonna message her and see what happened. He said, that don't make no sense. If she did it online, it would be here. This is why I don't trust people, bro. Like, that just made me look stupid as fuck. Okay.
Nobody would even know you look stupid as fuck if you didn't broadcast it all over the internet.
Like, I feel like if it was ordered in another location, they would still be able to see it and just transfer it over here. You know? That just made me look stupid. Like, I'm hungry. And
so if somebody ordered it online, why didn't they just send you the details of it? Like, if this is something that happens to you, why wouldn't you say, you know what, put my number in so that way I can get the updates to know when it's ready? Put it in my name. Why would they put it in their own name? And here's another one who hasn't eaten for fucking days. The fuck out of here.
you want to act like you're going to help me get food and then to look good on live, and then like, thank you, girl. I'm about to just go through the drive-through. Like, this person messaged me, like, and said that that's not how it works. Well, there ain't no order here. And now she's not responding at all. So, what does that tell you?
Okay, so anyway, what's this person's story? If anybody knows, I am just wondering. If you have a job, maybe you need to put some money aside to eat. I don't know if you have bills. Don't know anything about you. But when you become a fucking adult, that's when you have to learn how to handle your money. It is not the internet's fucking job to support you. I'm about done with all these motherfuckers. Okay, do y'all remember when Nicole said this?
How would your boss like to know that you're literally sitting and making videos in the office counting money? Do you know if people found out where you work, that just leaves a pretty nice open door for you to be robbed? But you don't think about that, do you? I'm pretty sure the owners of those convenience stores wouldn't appreciate that you're counting their money.
Well, KB responded.
The big boss man is headed up north. Oh, and I've had several people reach out to me that Nicole has decided she's going to call my boss. Bad news, boo-boo. He follows me on here. He's my biggest fan. He knows everything I say. I know. I hate that for you, don't you? Because he's headed up north for some appointments, so he won't be back.
Like I said in my last video, KB doesn't seem like she's dumb. She's been around. She's on these streets. She knows. I mean, listen, for the people who follow or support or like Nicole, I understand that when somebody is talking about her or pointing out her behaviors, that it feels like an attack. Totally get that. I understand it. My thing is that a lot of people that, not even a lot, it was a couple of comments that made me believe that some of these people didn't even watch my video. I make it very clear what I do here. I am pointing out behaviors that I see that I do not think is acceptable. You may. My thing is, if one of my friends was on here, on TikTok, with that type of behavior, please believe I would be calling her and telling her to get offline. I will not allow my friend to make an ass of themselves. And you know what? If they continue to, at least I know that I said something. Y'all say that y'all care about her. Then why are you letting her act like that? Or at least saying, you know what? Totally understand that, what you're saying, her behavior was inappropriate, but that's my girl. Okay, cool. The one comment was saying she comes with receipts. Listen to me. Just because you hear the word receipt, that doesn't mean that it clears her. When I go back and I read those receipts and then hear what she says, I'm a little confused because she tries to say that I didn't know people were sending Ronnie money, but in the text message that she shows, it's clear that people were sending her and helping her money. Now, like I said before, because Nicole was helping her and has given her money or bought clothes for her baby, maybe she felt like, cool, other people are helping her and didn't see nothing wrong with it. But if that was the case, why wouldn't she just say that? Instead, she kept saying, this went over my head. How does something so clear in a text message go over your head? That's the type of stuff I'm talking about. Just because you are friends or like somebody does not mean you have to agree with every little thing that they do. Stick with your morals. You should be the same no matter who it is. Your morals should stay the same no matter what. And another comment had said something about sticking up for Lisa. Who is sticking up for Lisa? Because you must not have watched my videos if you're saying that. I don't have to stick to scammers. I stick to people's behaviors. Do you understand me? If you want that, you go find yourself an awareness channel. Now, do I help bring awareness to people like Lisa and addiction and scammers? 100%. If I'm an awareness of anything, it's an awareness of other people's behaviors. Okay? It's so crazy that these people get on here and stand 10 toes down for everybody, no matter what their actions are. That says a lot about you. Because my friends, I will make it very clear if I do not agree with something. Now, I can't make them do nothing, but I sure as shit can tell them about themselves. And I sure as shit would not co-sign everything that they do. I can still be their friend afterwards. And if they don't understand it and they try to cut you off because of it, then you can see what kind of person they are and they weren't really your friend. You guys, these are people on the internet. Y'all just met each other, a couple months ago? I don't even think it's been a full year yet since Nicole has jumped online. I don't know why people's behaviors still shock me until this day. I want everybody to hear me. I do not choose sides. That's not why I'm here. Just because I review somebody's behavior at that time during that situation does not mean I am going after them. It doesn't mean I'm being malicious. It doesn't mean I'm being spiteful. Okay? Now, don't get me wrong. Shit can piss me the fuck off and I can go off. But that doesn't mean that I dislike them in any kind of way. I can dislike their actions. But let me tell you something. I liked Nicole when she first came out. Okay? I didn't see no problem with anything that she did. She called out Lisa. Good for her. I supported that. It's the stuff that came along afterward that I was like, I don't know. And then it just keeps coming and coming and coming. And then everybody's like, she brings receipts. So did Lori. So did Lori. Did you see her receipts? Nicole brings receipts like Kim does. Kim had all kinds of fucking receipts. Did you see her receipts? Do you guys back her up? No, I don't think you do you? Because Kim showed receipts that incriminated herself, made herself look bad, but she still showed them, right? So I don't want to hear that. She brings receipts. The receipts have to prove that she did nothing wrong. You should not show receipts and say, but I. The receipts should show that she knew nothing. No money was being passed to anybody. None of that. And it doesn't show that. It shows that she was sending, receiving, knowing. You understand what I'm saying? And what about the wish list that she lied about? Did we not talk about that? Did she take accountability for it? Because if that was Lisa who lied about it or Ronnie who lied about it, y'all would not let it go. It would be top topic. But you pick and choose what you want to accept, all because you like the person. And that still doesn't make it right. If you fuck up, just say I'm sorry. I fucked up. I said something wrong. I did something wrong. I thought this was right. Fine. She was my friend. People will understand as long as you're honest. And if they don't, fuck them. And if you don't have shitty behavior, you won't end up on my channel. Okay? I'm just saying. So I am going to end it here. I know something's going to pop off real soon. So I will see you guys in the next one.